What up, guys? Kevin here. Redfall. Redfall. You guys excited for Redfall? I wasn't, but after the previews today, you know what? I might check it out. I might do a Steam rental. A Steam rental. You know what a Steam rental is? It's where you buy it on Steam, play it for less than 2 hours, and return that shit. I'm sure I'll have other things to be playing. Redfall's looking pretty good. It's also looking pretty good on Xbox, PC. You know where it's not looking good? PlayStation, because there is no PlayStation version. No PlayStation version. So from Push Square, Vampire FPS Redfall was in development for PlayStation 5, but was canned after Xbox buyout. They came in and said no PS5. Oh, how could they do that? Not Xbox and Phil Spencer. So this was from Harvey something of Arcane. What did he have to say? So we got bought out by Microsoft, and it was a change with a capital C. Like, he's emphasizing. Xbox came in, kicked down the door, and unplugged the PS5 version. They're like, no, you turn that shit off. You concentrate on Xbox and PC now. They came in and said, no PS5, we're focusing on Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Smith added that he believes it's not a big deal and is actually a good decision, he said. It helps support Game Pass and have one less platform to worry about. One less complexity. Good. You know what? You know what? We would not get Redfall if they had to make it for PlayStation. Game probably come out next year. So, and that's what we're hearing with Final Fantasy 16, an exclusive for PlayStation. And PlayStation with Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy came to Xbox. So I don't want to hear it about, they're taking the communities away. Like, Redfall wasn't even announced for PlayStation. They were working on it. Hey, guess what? They were probably working on Starfield for PlayStation. They were probably working on Hi-Fi Rush for PlayStation. Every single game gets made for PlayStation. They are the market leader. So Xbox has to come in and buy shit so they can finally go, hey, we want that. We want that. And we can have it for ourselves. I see PlayStation fanboys tagging the CMA and all the regulators. Look what they did. It was going to come to PlayStation. Like, what do you want? Do you want Xbox to compete or not? Like, what do they want? But Phil Spencer said stuff about exclusives are bad. Well, Phil Spencer now lives in the Jim Ryan era where, you know, they probably sat back and thought, like, oh, Arcane, we don't have to worry about them. Tango Gameworks, we don't have to worry about them. They make Xbox games. What, Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo is exclusive to PlayStation? Knights of the Old Republic, exclusive to PlayStation? Stellar Blade, which was announced for Xbox, is now exclusive to PlayStation? Yeah, so I think his tune has changed in terms of running the Xbox business. But you'd be dumb. I believe him. I think everyone should believe him that he doesn't like exclusives. I think we all want to live in a perfect world where there isn't exclusives. I can just pick the device I want and play the games I want without worrying about what device those games are coming to. But also, when they bought Bethesda, he straight up said, oh yeah, it'll be on a case-by-case basis. We're not pulling people away from communities, pulling games away from communities. So, yeah. And if you really thought PlayStation guys are playing dumb, they're just playing dumb. Assume every game is being made for PlayStation. They're the market leader, and couple that with Jim Ryan and the execs going out of their way to make sure games are exclusive to PlayStation. And that's why they're crying so bad. This is all on PlayStation. They fucked around and find out, like, oh, hey, we're the market leader. We're going to be all right next generation. But what if we approach these third-party developers and start buying out their games just to make sure everyone chooses PlayStation and not Xbox next generation. Then Xbox went, damn, what can we do? I mean, we don't like exclusives, but oh shit, we're Microsoft. We got trillions of dollars. Let's just go buy some companies. Let's go buy some publishers so we can stop PlayStation and their doofus money-hatting activities so we can have these games. And you know what? We're going to make them exclusive to us because, man, without Bethesda, it'd be a really long dry spell. And also, I don't want to hear any crying from PlayStation because don't you remember? Well, came out, I think it was like the Epic court case against Apple. That Xbox, that Phil Spencer has been trying to get Game Pass on PlayStation and Nintendo. Now, I'll leave Nintendo out of it. They're just sit in their corner and enjoy the success they're having. They don't go out and step in shit and fling it at us. PlayStation's doing that. But PlayStation had a chance, probably still does, to have Game Pass. And I'm sure the games would then come to PlayStation because they'll be on Game Pass. But they said no. If I was a solely only played on PlayStation, that would piss me the fuck off. PlayStation, what are you doing? I think it's your job. If you're running a game company, get all the games on there. Like, I don't see how that is. Phil Spencer comes up to me like, hey, I'm the market leader. Hey, we want to put Game Pass. I'm like, huh? You want to put Game Pass on PlayStation? Really? Wait, so I get my games, and then I also get your games. Because I'll have Game Pass. And they said no to that. They said no to that. They just hate subscriptions. That's why they have to do PlayStation Plus and the extra. They had to do something. And then their day one games like Chia. Who the fuck is taking a day off to play Chia? No one's taking the day off to play Chia. I don't even think the developers from Chia are taking the day off to play Chia. So, boo-hoo, PlayStation. Yeah. Just assume every game that Xbox buys that is then becomes exclusive was probably going to be made for PlayStation. You'll probably sleep easier at night. All right, I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.